cramping a little bit earlier, but I'm okay.
You too.
It's gotta be on me. Already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you okay?
No, I'm just playing on it.
You know, too.
So how you been feeling today, Brianna? We want to thank you for coming out tonight. You know, you a busy lady.
Y'all want the honesty.
Yeah, we vibing.
Ooh, girl.
That's fine.
My vibes was a little off today. But
Why?
nothing that should really bother me. But
Yeah,
you
you
know
don't
how it
let
go.
no mess with your vibe, but
You know how it
it
go.
happens though.
But what's really going on? Was it something that you want to talk about? Because
What's on your mind?
No, we gonna talk about it ain't
we
nothing
talking
like
about
that.
That's how we started off. Cause you brought it up, so we gonna start it off like that.
No, it's just, stuff that shouldn't affect
Your business.
no, not the business.
Your
Ain't
spirit?
nothing affecting that.
Okay, let me know.
Anyway,
I'm trying to
keep that
figure you
going.
out right now.
Yeah, but your spirit,
Okay.
and I've been trying to get into.
We did just jump like right
Yeah,
into
we did.
just like talking about that though. Well, let's introduce you. Bree, go ahead. You can go ahead and plug yourself.
My name is Brianna J. A lot of people know me as Hustle Fam Bree, probably when I was throwing parties.
Uh-huh.
So you throw parties.
Yes, I did.
How long ago was that?
What was that? 2008.
Oh, that's
When I was
you
going to Wayne State.
That's when you started hustling. That's
Yep,
when that's,
yep,
that's
yep,
where it
yep.
came from, huh?
That's where it came
Same.
from.
It started
Back in
from
08.
there.
That's where it came from. Let's see. And now everybody knows me as the text lady.
Okay.
It's just that simple.
Where did you get the text lady from? Did people just like start
Probably
calling
because
you
people just come up to me and be like, "You the text lady."
that?
So
You
it
do
just
Texas.
yeah, because I do Texas, so it just it just fit.
Exactly.
So yeah.
What's
That's
your
it.
business? Because it's entrepreneur Mondays.
You got a lot going on. We want to hear about it.
Well, I have Relief Tax office on Warren Corner.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there. This is supposed to be my third year, going into my third year.
I know that's right.
I got a boutique going on called The District. Oh, I'm a jack of all trades for real.
There you go.
I got a cleaning company, but I don't really
Okay.
promote that as much because I ain't really pushed it out there yet. So I'm
Pushing
still
it out.
working on branding and marketing and hiring and stuff.
Now, we
I
gonna
be
speak
all
to-
over the place.
We're going to speak this to the listeners right now.
gotta
You
get it
pushing it
going.
now.
Yeah.
You got 3 businesses.
And then, nope, I got 4.
Oh, okay.
I got 2 sprinters.
Okay.
So I got a sprinter transportation company, but it's me and my brothers, and he been utilizing it for something else and using it for the his football team. So I ain't really pushed that out there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's about 4.
That's what's in the making. So you got
Hey, Big
2
T.
businesses already. And you got
That's
2 in the
already
making.
I'm pushing, and I got 2 that I'm manifesting on. They come together.
So yeah, as long as you focus, you got a plan, you got a motion. That's good. We like to hear that. So, this is what I did want to ask you though. How is it though? Like, what made you start the parties? What made you start doing taxes? Like, I want to figure out
Okay.
Brianna J. Like, I want to know how.
The parties came from Marcus. May he rest in peace.
Rest in
yes.
peace,
Parties
Marcus.
parties came from Marcus. Let's see. I went to Wayne State. When I went to Wayne State, I was just a little shy girl on campus, just doing my own thing.
Question: what was you going to Wednesday for?
Ooh, honey, journalism, communications.
Okay.
But yeah, Bray turned that all around. So I didn't finish. When I got pregnant with Bray, I stopped going to school and everything, and just.
So, do you ever think about going back?
Yeah, I was supposed to go back in the fall, this fall, but I had to push it back again
It's never too late. So.
because I
never
knew
too
tax
late.
season was coming up. I'm like, I'd be really all over the place.
Mhm.
So yeah, but it started from Marcus. We was throwing parties. making all our money, all our money off parties. Then I worked in the strip club. I worked at this thing. I waitressed there for 3 years.
Getting it off the club.
Definitely. I waitressed there. And then, shit, I started doing taxes.
What made
So
you
you
want to
just
start?
popped out doing taxes?
Right, like what made
I
you-
had friends that, a friend, she decided she wanted to open up her own tax service. We did that. We opened up Tax City. I was there for about 2 years, but when I worked at Tax City, I wasn't preparing taxes. I was just probably like bringing people in because I, knew everybody from throwing parties. So basically, I was the face of the company more so, and from there, well, we had a bad experience, which led us to closing down. The office had got shut up.
Huh?
It got shut
Wait,
up. Like, bang, bang.
So as soon as you got in the game, the first
It was,
time
but
with
it
the
really
office.
wasn't my game because I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't. I wasn't pushed then to do taxes. Like, I really wasn't. I was just there.
Right.
Like, shit. I was there.
So you saying like it was somebody else's dream at that time?
It was somebody else's dream. I ain't gonna lie. It was somebody else's dream,
And that's
and
how
I
it
was
goes. You
supporting
support.
and that I was supporting because I always support. I support whoever, whatever. And I really, well, shit, yeah, I'm with it. But I was supporting my friends. But I was working too. I was getting paid. So, but I wasn't sitting there like how I am now. Like, ooh, like this is what I want to do.
Right.
So I really didn't get a feel for it.
That's
But
what I'm
once the situation had happened with that or whatever, it was kind of like a bad experience. But it was like something everybody else started opening offices and they like, well, come work for me and come, you know what I'm saying? Come help me. So I went and worked at another office at the. We had closed ours down.
Okay.
I
Did y'all
did.
still be like in partnership?
Will we be in partnership now?
No. After you left and went. No, I was asking. When you had left and went setting up the tax office, did you still like keep in communication with the tax office that you was at?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
It went sour, but now everything after years later. But yeah, no, it was rocky.
Okay.
It was a bad split.
Oh, don't mind.
I had to find myself. That's basically what it was.
How old were you when this was going on?
Oh shit! Like 26, 25.
When you say that you had to find yourself, like
There she go.
That's bad.
That's bad.
that's what we doing.
Oh,
We
yeah.
definitely gonna
'Cause
vibe.
that's what they watching.
And you're now watching WJZZ TV live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and on other social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
Subscribe. Or like.
No. You when I
Yeah, go ahead and elaborate.
You got the flow.
I had to say I had to find myself.
Yeah, like what do you mean? Because you said that you had to find yourself. You was young.
When I just feel like at that time in my life I was all over the place. I had I think Bray was 3 years old at the time. He was
Okay.
about 3. And I probably was all over the place. I ain't gonna say I came from nothing because I was spoiled all my life. But once I made certain decisions, my parents was kind of like,
They kind of cut you
yeah,
off.
you want to do this and we gonna push you out here. You know what I'm saying? So I had went through a couple of things after I had split from them, or was that no. That's what made me start the business with them as far as opening up because I don't even know. I was start staying with somebody because I had moved out or something. I can't really recall the
Basically, you was on the
situation,
grind.
but I was on the grind, and I got tired of staying with people. And you know how it goes. You can stay with somebody, but y'all all got different, ways of living. People was there It was a couple people that was there or whatever, but it seemed like after Marcus said that, I was we was real close, and he did a lot of stuff for me, not just me, but others as well. But he did a lot of stuff for me, and when he passed away, that shit kind of hit me hard, because that was like my first real death, like experience somebody close to me passing away. So when he passed away, and that was who I was making money with, and I was depending on who I was. I ain't gonna lie. So my life just took a whole shift. But I let it, because it didn't have to. I just was just like, fuck everything. So that's how I ended up going to work with my friends, and we ended up saying, okay, we gonna open a tax office. But even from there, when I did it, opened the office with them, like I said, it had ended up getting shot up or whatnot, and shit went left, and I left them, and then I went to another office working for somebody else. So it was like,
how was that experience? Was it like a different experience from your
that
first?
Shit was fucked up too. As a matter of fact, the first one with my friends, that wasn't even bad, but the second experience, it was just like,
it was worse.
It was like why was I really even there for real? Like, I'm helping somebody, but they being selfish. They don't want nobody to eat. You get what I'm saying?
We don't like that.
So
you gotta slice the pie.
I had left from with her, and then I ended up going to work for a close friend of mine, which she was like, Bree, you not about to promote. You about to get here. You about to do this shit.
Like, your motivation?
Get this money.
She was behind it.
Okay.
She was behind it. Because she pushed me. She did. Like, you gonna learn. And so, I'm like, bitch, I'm not doing no taxes.
Let me ask you this. Because you went from one business, tax business, to
another tax business.
And then you also talking about your friend, like, that's like your third time is a charm. Okay? Let's say that. However, is that, like, I know she was, like, pushing you to do it, but is that something that you really wanted to do, or you just
I
to
really
somebody
wanted
who said,
to
like,
be
I see this
doing what y'all do. I really wanted to be on the radio. Like, that was my passion. Like, I know how to write. Many people don't know that. I can write my ass off. But when I had my baby, it's like this. You gotta get the money now, or you gonna wait, you know what I'm saying, and let it come
like
to you.
Sacrifice.
And the tax money at the time, that was some money. That's some good money. Like, that's a good feel. But I wasn't feeling it the first 2 times when I worked for somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Because they wasn't saying, like, Bree, you do it. They was more so like, bring us the people, and we gonna charge them. And I'm like, what? Okay, I'm with it. So when my friend pushed me to do it, like, this is, bitch, this what you about to do.
This your field. This your lane. Because you already know. You done did it 1-2 times already.
I took
this
off.
This really might be your lane.
I took off.
Definitely.
My first year of doing it by myself, I did about 150 people. No cap. I took off. And when I took off, I'm like, oh, okay, like, this is what we doing. This is what we doing, okay. Like, I like this. And then ever since then,
I like this, okay.
I'm like, I like this. Like, I can do this. Like, I felt bad. I was like kind of mad at myself, because I'm like, damn, you let people use you. You know what I'm saying?
But
and
sometimes it takes you to go through some things to learn your value, you know. And sometimes you just gotta. That's how you learn your value, when you see how much you put into something else, and then that's when you get to considering what you could do for yourself.
You learn your potential.
Yeah. Because
so
I didn't
you knew your value, because that's what business. That's why I said value. You knew your value because that's dollar signs.
Yeah.
You wasn't just bringing nobody to say, hey, you was bringing somebody and bringing money to the company. So,
helping them out.
So.
And that was that.
So what year did you start your tax company?
The first one I started, and what was that? 2016? Yeah, 2016.
And go ahead and plug your business. What's the name of your business?
Relief Tax Services.
Where can they find you at?
Warren and Connor, right next to Swarming Mills. That's my spot.
Okay.
Well, next to the Chinese place, y'all.
Yeah. When are you gonna open it? Like, when they need to
Um,
get their taxes done? Like, let these people know what's going on.
I'm not sure. My open day, I'm pushing for. Well, I always open after Christmas, December 27th.
Okay.
But you see how this world going and how it's going. We just. But December 27th. Okay. But I am hiring.
How can they fill out like an application? Like how you do your hiring process?
They can go on my Facebook because I was supposed to drop. Y'all know I love marketing. So my flyer will be posted tomorrow. But you can go on my page, Brianna J, the Tax Lady, and I want to say I put October 26th for my days. But I'm do a 3-week training. Okay. I call it a boot camp. And then
that's real boot camp. Cause some people don't even know what they doing.
Yeah, so
you can lace some shoes,
lace your shoes up
real quick.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But
play when you mess with them dollars.
For real. And I'm only doing. Got 10 spots. After them 10 filled, I'm done.
So you only accepting 10 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause what it is people come,
they come,
they want you to show them, then they ain't reliable, and then it be too much. And I ain't gonna lie, that is a lot. Like, but it's people and their money. But you gotta know how to deal with people and their money. I ain't gonna lie. Some days I wake up I be a bitch, but you can't let your personal life affect your business. But then you got some clients that my clients love me. They might be like, she a bitch, but I got someone that be like, I ain't coming back. Well, no, they don't say they ain't coming back, but they'll talk shit. But they come back. So that's one thing I can say. I'm got to be doing something good because they come back. Like, so I don't be worried about that. But I am trying to expand. Well, I do got my suite in Atlanta, but because of the COVID,
you just kind of slow it down.
Yeah, it keeps slowing it down.
So you trying to take your business to Atlanta?
Well, that's just gonna be my second storefront.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna be back and forth.
Okay. Do you plan on like moving there or?
Yeah.
Eventually, you got like a time frame?
Next year.
Okay.
Next year for sure. It was supposed to be this year, but like I said, the COVID delayed a lot.
Yeah, slow like a lot of stuff down.
Yeah. So my partner up there, we slow motion, but I might be back and forth. But my main focus for real
I just got something from us on Twitter.
My main focus right now is my Warren store, which it don't do bad at all because it's high traffic over there. But everybody doing taxes, so
you said everybody doing taxes.
Yeah. But I mean, it might. I don't hate. It might be for everybody. It's just you gotta have that. Yeah, you just gotta have that focus. Like you gotta. It's a lot. You can't just pick and choose like dealing with that. Because your clients. Thank you. Your clients, they, that's who you need right there. So you gotta make sure they straight.
Right.
But you can't. Like I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my people. It's a couple of people that then just followed me, even when they was just going to the people I was dealing with.
But they wanted to see what you was about.
Yeah, so they just they stuck with me. So I appreciate them for that because I ain't gonna lie, I've been all over.
It don't matter though. It's
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that y'all tap in with Bree. She got this tax service going on. Make sure y'all come see her. She is on Warning Hunters, right?
Yeah.
And you got your business page?
Yeah. But it's under the old office name. It's under Tax Pro. Okay. Tax Pro Services, but it's still linked together.
Okay, well that's up to you.
Yeah.
But
yeah, they can still follow that.
Okay, go ahead.
But y'all know I put.
Now go ahead and plug your page then. That's your business.
Yeah.
These people need to come see you. They need their taxes done. Unemployment is over with. They need some pay.
Honey, they better tighten up on it.
But see, that's the thing. It's gonna be don't come to me looking for the pay. I'm gonna get you something, but shit.
Say.
Yeah.
Basically, if you need some real relief options, you gotta pay real relief money.
Okay. But it's Tax Pro Services. Is that what it is? Yep. But it's got the Relief Tax logo.
Is that on Instagram or is it
That's
on
on
Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay.
But on Instagram, it's Relief Tax Service.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm always updating, like as soon as I find out something or, whatever. I keep it updated as much as possible.
Okay. Guess what?
Else you want to share?
I got something else I want to talk about.
What you want to talk about?
I'm trying to
Look
figure
how
out.
she gonna
You got another business that you was talking about too that you was pushing.
The boutique.
Yeah, let's talk about that because you got a lot going on. You really got 4 businesses out here. For real.
But the boutique, I just started that 2-3 months ago.
Okay. Congratulations on that.
And you doing good.
I think I ain't gonna lie, I started that out of boredom.
I was about to ask you what inspired you to are you into fashion?
I am.
Just like
I am. But I started that out of it's not a passion I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's not a passion behind it. I just like making money. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
So it was like a form of income for you.
So what's your motivation then? Because you said it's not a
It's
passion.
just a
So
drive.
what
Like
motivates you? The money is the drive,
the money. Like
but what's your motivation?
I just like to have multiple incomes. This is it. Like
So that's the motivation.
I can't. Like Texas is my main thing, but we know that's seasonal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, let me open something that's could be year round or something. You know what I'm saying that I could do that be year round. So that's what the reason why I had opened that.
Can I ask you a question? When you say because to me, like about the boutique, you're kind of like not passionate about it. So you kind of like don't care, so you put it like on the back burner. What is something that you know that you love to do?
Texas.
Besides that, because you said it was seasonal. So that's seasonal. Something that's like year round. Like, what is something that you know in your heart that you really like passionate about, and that it can be a part of your income? Because I'm gonna tell you, like, for me, because you saying like, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm gonna be truthful, I won't come to your store or I won't buy anything from you because you saying you're not passionate about it. So you just like doing something just to do something. It's like when I want to go buy clothes, I want you to make me feel good when I come shop with you.
I am gonna make you feel good when you come shop with me, but I'm just telling you the truth. Like I opened that because it's multiple income. I was sitting there like, damn, what else can I do? What do I like to do?
Mm-hmm.
I shop all the time, so I was like, shit.
Well, that's it's still gonna come like
it's like, but I'm building it right now, so it's like,
it's
like
new.
as far as right now, what I'm really good at is branding and marketing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really like I said, I went to school for journalism and communications.
Mm-hmm.
But I always been good at promoting. When I was throwing parties, I was a promoter. You get what I'm saying? So it's just really the promotions. But
okay,
I'm passionate. God damn, I am really a jack of many trades. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's amazing.
Before home health care was my what I was doing in my off season. This would be the first year that I haven't went back to home health care.
Okay.
But that's what I used to do because I wanted to open up a home health care facility. But it was just, I really didn't take the time out to really build a team and put it together. So, but yeah, that's what I really doing all the time because I like taking care of people.
This is it.
And I'm real compassionate. I got a heart. So that's really where I used to end up at after the tax season because I worked for the medical team. So that's it. That was it.
I mean, period.
I really be all over the place for real. Like if something comes to me, I be like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying? But I know what worked for me. If you get what I'm saying, like I know what works for me. Like I know at the end of the day, I could fall back on. If I could go work as a home health aide. I know I can sell some clothes. I know what I can do. I know how to bartend. Like, I know what I can do.
Like you said, you a jack of all trades. You got a lot going on.
And I'm gonna get to it. Period.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it.
Have you ever thought about you said like you bartend too? Have you ever thought about doing something like that, like doing like a what's those little things called, like
the mobile bar?
Yeah.
I did, but I was like, no.
You said
why not?
Yeah. That's one thing I ain't getting a feel for. I thought about it, but probably because I know a lot of people that do it and stuff, so I just.
I mean, well, just because you know, like a lot of people that do it, that don't mean that you can.
Yeah, that don't mean I can't do it, but I know what's for me. Like I don't.
Right, so you know for yourself doing that.
No, that ain't gonna get it. That ain't me. I'm really just a tax lady.
You are now watching Wjzz TV live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
Like and subscribe. Y'all know y'all babies on here. We're gonna take this to the next level every Monday. So Bree, you know I gotta tap in. I got to tap in with you. For one, I want to tell you congratulations on everything you got going on in your journey.
Yes.
I love what you're doing. You are a motivation to so many people right now. They may not tell you. They watching. I'm telling you. They watching. They trying to learn it. All type of stuff, you know. So I really appreciate that. What I like about you the most, sis, is because you love all your peoples. You don't care who they is. Like, if somebody got something going on, you gonna push through for them. Like, literally, you don't care.
Genuine.
Remember, I was supposed to get a text game. I got locked up. Remember all that? I came home and you still waited on me. No, for real.
I did.
Serious. I'm being we both.
And I pushed her, and I made her do
She
that.
waited on me, literally, because I had got jammed, you know.
She kept saying, I'm not doing it.
They was coming to my house. She said, you got a little time left. I know how much time you got left. You better be there. Her and Tila, they was not playing with me. And it's like, I do want to say, when I came in and joined the team with y'all, it was nothing but money and good vibes, you know? Period. And it's like, and we all branched off to different businesses for ourselves. We didn't branch off on bad love. We ain't branch off on nothing like that. We all just branched off because we had enough wealth to add another revenue to our own little shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Because what it is one thing about me, it don't matter. You could come work for me for a year, and if you decide I want to go do this or do that, shit, okay, go do it. And I'm still gonna support you. Yeah, I'm still gonna be right there.
That's what it's about.
With you, because people need to come together instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, it be text beef. Well, it used to, but I consider myself up out of that. Because what you doing over there, you know the other officers be the petty stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I ain't know what you mean. I thought you was talking about them. I thought you was talking
about
the employees in there.
What y'all talking about?
Like other offices
what be going on?
Mad because the clients come to the other people's office. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It don't be the owners. You know what I'm saying? Or the people that work there. It's just the clients. Like, they gonna pick and choose who they gonna go to.
This is one thing how money is. People gonna go to the first. That's just how it go. They gonna go to where they can get it first and what they think they want. Like, nothing is personable in this game. You know what I'm saying? If you lost one client, guess what? You're gonna get three more. We know how that go. Like, it don't really be nothing because in this world, how they got it now, everybody have to file taxes.
Yeah.
So whether you want to come to me or not, you're going to go to somebody. And you're going to get the same work. You know, you might get a little less dollars or you might get a little more, but it's the same thing. You know?
And they going to complain and they going to do all the same stuff.
Bingo. But that's a different thing, though. We going to let them have that because we know how them we know how that can get, though. But I just still, like, I admire that about you, you know? Because you're an entrepreneur right now. You got it going on, and right now you just try to be so humble. And it's like, it's a time where you can't be too humble.
I was about to ask you this.
Live while you alive.
How was that
Get your roses while we passing them to you right now. We trying to give you your roses, and you talking, you know, I just do that because you do that because you love this money and it's in you.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just gotta like everything. I don't know like.
How is that though? Like Trina just said about you being like humble. Like, how do you
y'all know what?
Maintain that
it's
balance?
So crazy
because most people is,
I don't know. It's just in me or something. Like, I be asking myself, like, damn, you know such and such fucked you up. Why you know what I'm saying? Why you still, like, I just do not hold a grudge. Like, people didn't DM me so dirty. And I'm telling you, if they be like, well, y'all want to go to the table and talk about it, I'm going to be like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be like, but what it is, I don't know. What's wrong with me? My mama always said it. She just like, you just always been so friendly.
It's not about friendly. It's like you know your heart and you know you. And you're not about to hold on too long to something that's not going to do nothing for you.
Yeah.
You know, that's
when I get tired, I get tired. I will remove it. But I don't hold grudges. Like I said, I don't hold grudges.
That's what's up.
Whenever people have something, if I can make, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go all out for whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't know. And I've always been like that. Like, I've always been like that. Everybody
and
be
that's
like,
good to be like that.
Oh, like, breathe. Like,
you got to be you.
That's just who I am.
Why listen to somebody like, oh, Bree, you got to do... No, Bree got to do what Bree going to do. Bree playing it like this.
And that's how it be.
Look,
like,
Bree like this right now.
You gonna be mad? Like, I can... Listen, I'm the friend. I will probably cuss you out and all in one breath. And then tomorrow I wake up like, bitch, so you want to go eat? Like, you know, that's just me.
And I'm that friend, but I'm that friend that be real mad. Like, oh, you think she's sweet? I'm still mad. You play me.
Yes, you is.
Yes. Because I'm a Virgo and I'm hard on betrayal. And people, it be the principle with me on most things. People don't look at the principle, you know. And it's
I agree with that.
I've been through so much. Like, I know that it can just take something this little to create something so big. So when I see people don't want to recognize little things, it ticks me off, you know.
I think I'm starting to get to that point, though.
It just ticks me off. Like, I just got to remove myself because it's like you don't see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
The bigger picture I want is living forever. So petty shit can knock you down.
Yeah.
You could be doing so good and the littlest thing come down and knock you down so bad.
Man.
You'll be like, damn, where the fuck that come from? The spirit that was around you?
Yeah, and I'm starting to believe in spirit. And I'm starting to believe in spirit. Yeah.
I want that too, though.
Because I'm telling y'all, one thing happened is I woke up this morning, I prayed, I did everything I was supposed to do, and then I got somebody said some negative ass shit. Like, in reference. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. But then my whole spirit was fucked up today. Like, I couldn't do shit right. And I'm like, damn.
You ain't like that.
I'm like, damn. I'm really trying to do better.
It was an energy.
Yeah, so the energy. Yeah, so it just.
It carried on like throughout your day.
Yeah. And
that's what you can't let happen, though.
Yeah.
You got to stop that at the door.
Yeah.
You definitely do. Because like I said, it's going to carry you throughout the whole day. Yeah. Guess what? You here now. You got a good vibe right here. Because we vibing.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to get her in real life.
Yeah, in real life. And I'm glad that you came.
No, for real. Because I was going to text her. I'm like, she going to cuss me out. I'm like, I can't do it. I ain't coming today. Like, I can't. I'm over this. Like, and just to go home and watch TV.
Where you at? You got to be here. You got to get here. I was going to do the same way.
Yeah. So I just said I'm about to start.
I think Tina watching. She know how you be. Because of how she be tapped in.
Journals are really great. I know for me, I have journals. I'm a writer. I don't like, well, not like a real like writer, but I write down my thoughts a lot. Like, well, I ain't gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that next week. But
why
however,
not? Listen, Queen. It's 9:34.
There you go, Queen.
Let's get this going on. It's 9:34. We vibing. We ain't holding nothing back.
Journals are great. I think that you should do something like that. Like, get you a journal and write down your thoughts. And then, like, sometimes, like, even just say, like, 2 days from now, go back and read them, like, a day before, too. Like, it's so therapeutic because you be reading your thoughts. And then, like, you just say, like, the next day, you was, like, feeling so down. 2 days from that, you happy as hell today.
You like, damn, I was feeling like that.
And then, yeah, that's how
I be looking back like I was feeling like that. Who made
it really be like that. And I'm like, damn, today I'm like in a whole new vibrant place. And then it's like, it's so like, I don't know, because I get emotional when I talk about like writing in my journal and stuff, because I really write a lot because of the stuff that I've been through. Because I've been through some things too in my life. Sheesh. However, though, I think it's very therapeutic. Get you a journal and listen to some music. Get you some little Sade or something.
Yeah, I love music.
Some
Like,
India
that's what.
Put you like in a little space where you gonna be alright and right. I'm telling you, it's very therapeutic. Like, I love it. And then sometimes, like, I don't know. I think it's a lot of people too. Whoever listening, I hope that y'all take this into consideration. What I'm saying. I think a lot of people don't want to talk about therapy. A lot of people need therapy because they go through a lot of stuff emotionally, physically too, as well. But they don't want to talk about it, so it hinders them as like a human being.
But you want to know what? I ain't gonna cut you off. It's like, why talk about it when the governors and the government done took all that shit away?
They took away therapy, so
it's like a lot of this mental health, all that develops under mental
and people
health.
Need
you get
that.
what I'm saying?
Like,
and
people need that.
No, that's
so
what I'm
instead
saying.
of seeing that this person is so hurt, they going to jail if they do something crazy. And the whole time they just really need some help. So all that really develops on the community. That's why we gotta stay strong, and we gotta come with different angles, and we gotta make this be what we want it to be, because we gonna be here.
No, for real. Because I think mental health is like something like really serious, and I think like a lot of people don't take that shit serious, and it's like really serious.
It is, because you can lose your mind, and then some people be so lost they don't even know they lost, because half the time you got people talking about it, talking about you, and talking about what you're going through versus what helping you, and we always talk about that talk. Like, if I see somebody going through something, you might say I talk too much, but I'm going to keep talking to you about what I think is going on and what should happen next. Like, I'm always that person.
Yeah, me too.
We can vibe.
Because I know what I was going through. Like, I done been through, like, times in my life, and I'm just going to be very vulnerable right now. It's been times in my life where I feel like I want to commit suicide.
Right.
I feel like I was, like, giving up.
Yeah.
I feel like I ain't had no hope. I didn't know what was going on. Life was, like, trembling around in the world. Like,
it was real.
I was like broken, like I was torn. However, though, there is a God. I did pray a lot. However, I also did have to seek help, and I'm just being honest. That's me being truthful. I had to go seek help because I was like, I didn't know what I was gonna do next.
Right.
And I was talking to people,
and it's kind of a scary moment.
No, it's very, very scary. Very, very scary. To where it's like, because I have 2 small children. Well, they teenagers, but I have 2 children. And I know I needed to be there for them. However, though, I was like so broken at that point. It's like I didn't even care no more.
Yeah.
I need strength.
So at this point, I'm like, I gotta go get me some help because I gotta be here for these kids at the end of the day. But I gotta go get me some help, and it gotta be soon. Because I'm still here talking to my friends. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I'm over here, like, fucked up, whatever. Y'all really not hearing me, though. Like,
and that's
I'm
the
serious.
thing. Like,
and
nobody hears you
don't be hearing you.
till it happens. So something happen.
And that's what I'm saying.
Because everybody just want to talk amongst themselves. Like, well, she doing this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
how can we do it
grabbing your friend and like, okay, bitch, I need you to tighten up.
I had to go to that point where I'm like, y'all not hearing me. Like, I'm serious about this shit. Like,
and
I'm ready to go off myself.
It's nothing wrong with that, though. I love
nothing,
that.
It's nothing at all. But that's something I had to come to terms with, too. Because at first, I ain't gonna lie, thinking about, like, going to therapy and talking to people and stuff, I'm like, I don't need that. Yeah. Like, I ain't crazy. Like, but some people had those type of thoughts. But it's really not that. I really had to sit down and reflect on my life and what was going on. And the type of emotions I was feeling, for real. Like, Unique, you really got to take control of this situation because it's going to get out of hand. Like, for real.
That's when that self-seeking come in.
Yeah.
And you got to learn your triggers, and you got to know what'll make you fail. Because, remind you, we the only ones that can break us for real. Now, somebody can come upon right now and do something to us and hurt us bad, though. But we can hurt ourselves worse. Like, we know how to get ourselves out of situations. We know when to stay in situations. Right. It's us. We is our big deal. Like, we the catch.
No, for real.
Yourself. Like, nobody else is the catch. You are the catch.
But I think this generation, too, like, make it so hard for people to talk about situations like that. Yeah. Like, they so judgmental. They always have something negative to say, or when you say this or say that, it's like you're crazy, or
and be in the same, but really be feeling what you feeling.
Bingo.
Really be feeling what you feeling.
They laugh at you.
But they really be feeling the same thing, though. But in order to make themselves feel better,
they gonna down you.
So you well, I'm gonna say they bring theyself to like this little point where it's like it's okay to talk about people to make myself feel like a little bit better. However, that's not the case. I think this generation of ours is kind of like fucked up.
No,
Girl,
it
over
is.
it.
Ain't no kinda. It is, and it's like it's only probably like 20% right now with their head on a strong. But most people be so scared to do something if they friend not doing it, and I do not know how
Followers.
this generation got stuck on this. Yeah, the following stuff, and y'all now watching Let's Vibe every Monday 9 p.m. We streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and other social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching WJZZ, the coolest TV station in the world. Y'all know Trina and Neek. We always gonna vibe with y'all. We gonna come with a different entrepreneur every Monday.
Every Monday.
We got Brianna here, and we just talking about the weird stuff that we don't like. Like,
the weird stuff.
I don't like the weird stuff like that because everybody go through something. So don't talk about the next person. Don't push this person's shoulder. Lift their arm up. Make them stronger. You
I
know?
think it's
It is.
social media gotta be like
Yeah.
the biggest like.
Influence.
Listen,
But everybody always
I ain't
try to
gonna
say
lie.
it's a
When-
game for them and they be on there
hell no,
playing
they
and
lying.
joking.
They lying.
Don't they be saying that? I'm
Because
taking
when
shit.
it
this is
marked
a joke.
whatever had happened that other day when that shit was shut down, like
What happened?
it was shut down,
That's
like
how you know.
literally.
What was I at in the house with my
Minding
baby?
your business,
What
doing what you was
happened?
doing,
She talking minding your business.
doing what you was doing,
What
and
happened
motherfuckers
on
like,
her?
I ain't gonna lie, cause I had woke up there when like, oh, if I ain't had no business, I'd be through with this shit. Like
What you mean?
it wasn't working for nobody. Like for
today?
like
It was
8 hours.
Instagram and it was Facebook.
Yeah,
was
it was
today?
Instagram and no, this was Monday, wasn't it?
It was
It was
sometime last week.
sometime last week.
It was like a little glitch. It was like all
And everybody
They ain't
kind of
no-
was
they-
like, well,
they
I was
tapping
doing
in
this
on
and I
us.
was doing
They
that.
tapping
and
on everybody.
they was like, I was doing this, so I was doing that. But for me, it was like a relief. Like, shit, once I see that you were working, I'm
You
like,
like-
oh. Like, let me find something, you know what I'm saying?
something
Because
else to do. Productive.
when you get, I'm telling you, like, this social media shit is terrible. Like, you can be in the bed with your mate, both of y'all on the scrolling. Like, it take away so much. You go out to dinner, motherfuckers doing like this. Like,
That was they
it's
plans,
just,
though.
it's just,
It's only
But you
good
know,
at
that-
certain angles.
you know how, marketing. Social
that's
media
the only
is
thing. It's
And
good
just
in
know what's
marketing.
going on all around. Because remind you, back in the day, it wasn't no social
However,
media.
though, what I'm gonna tell you what messed me up, and I know this society is like so fucked up right now because it was so many people mad that the internet had crashed.
Huh?
They was on the internet when it
Because they
finally
don't got
opened.
nothing to
When
do.
it finally opened back up or whatever. I'm
They
saying open back up,
disrespect
but you
their
know what I'm
market.
saying.
What was they saying?
They was like hurt. They was mad. Like
Why nobody ain't I'll just be under
they
a
was
rock.
like talking about like how they was like clicking on Facebook like for hours.
And
trying
they
to
was
get
like,
over-
Shut
they said they
up.
called they phone providers. Like, they
Shut
was,
up.
yeah, because they didn't know. They thought it was
He
the
he probably just did a little example to show
it
the
was
world,
just- it was
show
just
how the
around-
world needed his
Shit, I just
website.
hope that
It
they
was
open that
Instagram
shit
and it
back
was
up.
Facebook.
I just
However,
wanted my
though,
pictures.
the point of it is social media runs the world these days.
And,
Mhm.
Like you don't even really have a life without social media.
But they on
So
there
for
saying
you
they
to-
anything, and you will see them in real life, and they ain't even doing what they said on social media.
Social media is.
it's scary.
It is. It's catfish.
It's the news.
You would think somebody rich as hell on social
It's the
media.
news.
You
It's all type of
you
shit.
can be whoever you want to be on the internet.
You gonna find out
These
about something on Facebook before it hit the news. That's how scary that shit is.
But no, that's how strong it is. It lets you know how it's connected with everybody. But in some ways, it be good. Imagine you not knowing what's going on. And
But
on
do
social
y'all
media, you see
ever
one of your family members or
sit
something.
and
So
think-
it be good, but it don't be good when they post them.
Do y'all ever
No,
think about back
'cause a
in
lot
the
of
day
situ-
though, like when our parents, when we was growing up, like they didn't have that. They didn't have Facebook. Like, do you ever
Yeah,
sit
they
and think
didn't.
like, damn, the shit I be doing? My mama wasn't doing this.
At all.
Like, my mom wasn't taking no damn selfies, or she wasn't doing, like, she really was doing day-to-day living. Like, I'm taking care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama say it all the time. Like, when we come over, me and my brother, well, my brother don't even mess with, girl, bye. She don't even mess with social media. My brother don't like that. But, you know, my mom be like, girl, you always on that damn phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, y'all always uploading this. And, you know, like,
I agree.
And I'm starting to see it. Like, she say that all the time. Like, oh, y'all is on
everything. I think even when it comes to dating, like, I feel like even when I'm going on a date with a guy,
yeah,
I don't want to be in my phone. I want to be in tune with you.
Because I want to find out about you.
I want to have a conversation with you. I want to talk. I want to get to know about you, your little badass kids.
Hey,
like, no.
I mean, the phone be a playoff, because if I'm kicking it with you and I pull my phone off, that means
I'm kind of bored.
Yeah. And that means you better put your foot down.
But like when I go out with my business partner and we go to dinner, like he'll be like, it's no phones. Like we don't have our phones out at all.
Yeah, that's the number one distraction.
Like we don't have our phones out or nothing.
That's the problem what I had last year, sis. I had, we hired, we got people coming in, and by us being in the office, we got different office spaces in there with different business structures, and we had employees in there just loud on a speakerphone talking about some shit that happened on 1 mile. And we on Grand Boulevard doing taxes. Like, the shit was all over the place. Like,
where is
the biz wasn't over the place, but as far as I don't know. That was just an example. Like, that was an example how people be. Like, they'll be on these phones, they get to go on praise. You want to be at work going live, like you doing this and that, and you doing this shit for live. I just get tired.
We
of that
really ain't doing shit in there. Bringing out. Listen.
That's what you sound like my partner.
But Facebook,
that's good for promoting, but quit
good
faking.
for promotion. But back in the day, see, it's different. Because when we was throwing parties like this, they don't even use flyers no more for real. Like they get one flyer or the little poster to be done. Back in the day, we was getting 5,000 printed. And we was hitting the cars, and we was like, and that's what made it successful.
Right outside your turf on the
that's what made it. That's what made it successful. So that's why with my marketing, I always tell my girls like, well, we gonna go to the projects, we gonna go here, we going there, we footworking. I don't give a fuck. We gonna footwork, and this is what we gonna do because it's better. Because if this shit, that was an example. Like if it shut down, like it did the other day, and what if that would have been like a whole week?
I can't believe I didn't.
Like some businesses thrive off of the internet, and they like, this is, that's what they use, but.
That's
we
why
ever
have your number on there,
or have an email list.
As
soon as that shit happened, I ain't gonna lie, I went to my office and I made an email list with all the clients in the database because it was something I kept saying I was gonna do, but that even put more pep in my step with it because I'm like, oh yeah, we need this.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Cause it was a good 8. It was about an 8-7 hours strong.
Wow. See, look, I don't be knowing nothing.
And that's good, cause that mean it don't. Cause I'm guilty. I wasn't mad that it was gone. I was happy, but I know, you know what I'm saying. I was like, damn. It made me think like, oh, if this shut down, you know what I'm saying. Damn, I had made a list like how I would market my company. Because you gotta market your company. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I do agree that social media is a good marketing. Like I totally agree with that.
But it's also a big.
But it take kind of control of. And
another thing, like I want to do is like, cause I got my business pages. All my businesses have a page. Well, not the two that I'm manifesting. I gotta do one for them. But my page, my personal page. I gotta separate my branding from my personal page. But then I'm just thinking like altogether I might just stop making statuses. Some of my statuses be, real, spiritual, whatever. I don't really get on tip because I stop myself when I look back, through the memories when we was younger. I be like, oh, I was saying that. Like, what was I doing?
But that's something that you gotta do though. Yeah. So just you got your personal page, then make your business page.
Yeah.
Go everybody from your your personal page to your business page, so they know
right now
that.
I do got 2 pages.
You gotta separate. Sometimes you definitely gotta separate.
I haven't went through none of that type of stuff.
Oh, Mark, I had a hater.
It's only one person that took my page down. And that was some years ago, but I have never experienced nothing crazy on there. But this interview is good. I'm glad that we vibing.
Definitely vibing today because I got some little stuff off my little chest that I didn't even want to really talk about. But
yes, and I'm just not seeing your head.
Yeah, that's cute. Fine.
Cute but psycho.
Oh my God! See,
See, that's it. That's cute.
Let me let them see your head.
Thank you.
Girl, wait. You know, this a lot of y'all right now watching.
It fits me. It's like no.
But today was good. The show was nice. If anybody feel like they got a journey to tell on their way to success, they can tap in with us. Every Monday we doing this show at 9 p.m. We want to hear people's story. We want to help people promote their business. It's enough money out here for everybody. Don't never think just because you seen one person eating their whole team eating don't mean your team can't eat.
And y'all can have multiple streams of income.
Yes, you can do it.
We gonna need it at this point with how the world is going. Listen.
Look, we said the same time. Come on, listen.
Don't have one. For real.
It just goes back on.
Cause how your home health going?
My home health care business. Let me plug myself. Unique Golden Home Care. If y'all need any clients,
I gave somebody her card
y'all
the
got
other day.
Well, no, that's right.
I need some. No, because I be having people. Cause I was really in that field. What I was doing that for like 5 years.
Well, you need some more cards too. Come on, cause we networking around here. Okay. Unique Golden Home Care. Make sure y'all contact me for your
It's enough money.
That's a good feel.
Yes, you always gonna make money.
But you want to make sure your people that work got a heart and compassion.
And
a
they
lot
are
of them
reliable also.
Been in hurt a lot of them girls. Some of them girls just looking for an income. With certain careers, you can't. That's one that can't just be your income. Like you gotta be passionate about what you do.
And when we talk about careers, you gotta be passionate. Period. With a career.
That's why I asked you that question.
You can't wake up and not want to do something.
No, because you said it like about your clothing business, like.
No, Unique. I was telling the truth. I really woke up and just wanted to do that. Like,
right, but
it's me. It's my brand, so I'ma sell good dope. Like flat stuff.
You gonna do that. You gonna do that. I know this already. However, though, that's what I was saying, like about being passionate about stuff, because like what I do in my field, like I'm really passionate about that. Like
I know,
really
when you told me about it, and she almost made me
like,
cry, and that's because
you talking about
like my old manager.
And thank y'all again for coming, even though it was a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago,
it was like
3 months ago.
Girl, I came in.
Whenever,
I said,
thanks for coming though.
I
Right.
heard the stories,
and now I gotta wait right now to hear your story. Oh, okay, but that's cool. So. That's cool.
My story long, but I'm writing a book, baby.
Oh, you
I know that's right.
I'm gonna read it.
You got a title yet? Not yet.
Complicated.
They gonna tap in.
They
gonna tap in. Listen,
it was my life was complicated. It's okay now. It's going though. Like I am in a better space.
I mean, nobody is perfect. If somebody sit up right now and sit next to me and say, "Hi, my name is Kim, and I got 5 businesses, and everything is perfect," guess what I'm gonna think she is?
Bitch,
who are you, the government? You gotta be the government because it's not easy. Like,
who are you, Queen?
No, I'm
who sent you?
I'm in a better space than I was.
So nobody is perfect. Probably even the government ain't perfect. They probably have little flaws, but nobody is perfect. So complicated will be a good topic. We all go through stuff. Everybody got flaws. Shit.
I got something to talk about next week. I think I'm gonna talk about my little story because I think I just got like a little.
You need to, and it's kind of time.
I got like a little deep.
It's time.
In here today, I'm talking about like my emotional experience because I really don't talk about that like a lot. So since I brought it up,
so we gonna hear about you next week.
We're gonna talk about it next week.
What you talking about? We can split 30 and 30.
I want to talk about depression.
It's real.
Stress. Financially not being stable.
Oh well, damn! Y'all want me to come back?
Did you enjoy today or what?
Yeah, I did.
What else I want to talk about?
This is the type of stuff I need to do.
Death.
Suicidal.
Yeah. So basically, we just gonna all of domestic violence, just a little awareness of, awareness. Like.
Yeah.
We can't get to that.
We can vibe about that. And it has some people call in, so make sure that y'all tap in with us next week and make sure that y'all call in because y'all is watching Wjzz TV, the coolest TV station for the world.
With your girls.
Trina and Neat.
Y'all know I be talking my shit. That's my only excitement.
Hold No, I definitely want y'all to tap in though, cause I got a lot to say next week. I got something I want to get off my chest, cause it's kind of like I'm here every week with like a lot of entrepreneurs, and y'all is like amazing.
And it's like the energy been through the roof.
Like I swear to God, and it's something like I got something I want to talk about now. Like it's something y'all need to get off.
I want to tell my story. So if you watching right now, I don't care where you at. If you in Canada, you in Atlanta, you in Tennessee, you know we can link y'all in on the screen, and you can
Vegas,
still be a guest on this show. It don't matter where you at. If you want to tell your story and you an entrepreneur, tap in. That's what it's all about. Entrepreneur Speak Out every Monday, y'all. And we always got somebody different. And if we bring somebody in 2 times, guess what that means? It's a charm.
Oh, well, I see y'all Monday because I'm bored. I'm just going because if she gonna talk about that's some good.
And it's like people, and it's like, and I do want to, Nick, I want to thank you too, because what we doing right now is not easy. Yeah, everybody just sit up and go live and all this and that, but we have to figure out what do we want to be in front of this camera, and we ain't do that. Right. We just said, we put this camera in front of us and said we gonna be us, and we want to talk to whoever got an entrepreneur, you know, who an entrepreneur who got something going on, and that's not easy, you know. And we popped out with it, and we did it, and we doing it. I just want to thank you for that, though. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate you, Bree, for coming out. It was nice having you.
Giving this free game out. I had to take a sip. That was for everybody watching. If you don't have a cup right now. Everybody that's watching. And if you do want to tap in, now's the time for y'all to really like. We don't even got we got some more slots. We probably got like one more slot left for this month. But
only one more
anything
slot.
Though, like what we got packages, y'all. And it's like we got sponsorship packages.
We didn't talk
if y'all
about
want to sponsor your business, we can lock you in. We can sponsor you commercials. We can do it. Everything is legit. Anything I put my name on, y'all, I'm not moving funny. I'm getting everything out the mud with me. Everything is a process with me. Like I'm not doing nothing like that. So it's legit, you know.
We also need to talk about Thanksgiving and donations.
Yes, because that's what we got going on. So if y'all got some old clothes right now and y'all don't want them old heels, them old pants, y'all
clothes,
we need all that the whole month of October. We need this right now.
They got the whole month of stuff.
Yeah,
brand new shoes.
So just make sure everything is clean. And if you send us like that, we gonna need help. Because she's saying she got lots of, she gotta get some help. We all got a lot of stuff. We can all come together and do this. You know, I'm also giving out hats and gloves. I don't know who want to join that. I tapped in with some cooks. We just need to get it. You know, get back to our city. We getting all this money. But that's another thing. Thanks for watching Let's Vibe, y'all. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wjzz, the coolest TV station in the world. Follow your babies. You know we on here every Monday, y'all. It's all love.
At 9 p.m.
It's
Make sure
all love.
Tune in. And I told y'all I got a story next week, so y'all better tune in. Because y'all already be trying to find out about my life anyway. So now I'm about to tell you.
So y'all heard that unique story, y'all. Unique story. Like I said, if you got a story and you know you're an entrepreneur, tap in because this is not easy. So if you is perfect, come to that perfect ass story. I want to hear it. But if you not, I also want to hear that too because I'm not perfect and I had to grind for everything I got. So I want to hear people's footsteps. That's kind of like what gears me up. Just hearing about just hearing the grind, like
Get you up. Like,
it do. It turns me up. So y'all, thanks for watching Let's Vibe. I love what I do. Everything I do, I put my all in it, and I love that.
As you should.
Yeah. So come get with us.
And
Thanks
let's
for watching.
vibe.
Brianna, well, you sis, you did good.
I always gotta do like a little dance when I was like, what's wrong with